Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm playing Conquest of Elysium 5 as a team game, kind of good versus evil. And I'm evil. Let's have a look what happened in this turn. Okay, so there was a battle here in this coal mine. Let's just have a look here. Oh yeah. Alright, we watched this already, I think. So whereabouts was I exactly? No, I didn't watch this. Let's watch this one. What did we? It's funny. I only played this yesterday and I already can't remember. Yeah, this looks like a fairly done deal battle. Forgive me if you've watched this one already, guys. Yeah, look, okay. So the High Lord got zapped with decay there. Yeah, easy job. So we didn't lose any troops in that one. Then we had... Yeah, we did watch this, didn't we? I remember now. I remember the dog running in. Okay. So, where are we? We should be playing as a kobold. Oh no, we're right, okay. So we're still playing as her. I remember now. So we just didn't roll the turn. But let's get on with that. Now that witch character should probably take that enchanted forest to a north. Okay, we're ambushed in a jungle. Let's see what happened here. Oof, what was this? A tree of crows. Okay, this thing can summon a murder of crows. Otherwise, it's got tons of hit points. Oh, we burned it though. So it's got a 5 vulnerability. This thing's going to go down. Hopefully the crows don't get to the shaman. But yeah, he's blasting away. He's just burning it. This was the worst enemy really for the for that particular guardian to come across. So we did well there. We lost what? Nothing. Oh, we didn't even lose a single kobold. That's good. Okay, these guys are just taking over this place. But I'm not going to watch that. You know how that one goes. There's a battling crowspire. Again, this is going to lose a lot of kobolds here to crossbows here. What we really want to do, I think, is we want to be following these kobolds around. You know, when I've got a big load of kobolds like this with a necromancer's apprentice. Oh, we actually lost the stone drake there. Little kobold bashing away. Yeah, so look, like we would have got like 22 little soulless out of that, and maybe a stone drake. I don't know what that would turn into. Maybe an animal of some kind, if it even registers as a corpse. We've been fighting in a coal mine as well. Okay, yeah. So this is the Larzagram Necromancer, and he's going for these umbrals. I don't think this will be too difficult. Well, yeah, easy job. Look, so we didn't even lose. Oh no, we lost one ghost warrior. Okay. Now let's have a little bit of a look what we want to do. Now, Keki, I might actually buy... Oh, we've got a blue kobold chief available. That's interesting. Let's get that guy up. And we'll buy some... Let's give him some blue kobolds to start off with. These guys are the ice ones, that's right, yeah. So they got snow stealth. Yeah, they're not that good, but if I remember right, the next level that you get of the blue kobolds were pretty cool. But we don't want the blue ones, so we want Vaklek with the blue kobolds. He wants to be kind of going. Yeah, they want to be kind of going up into the north and sort of doing northern expeditions, I'd say. Let's just keep him there for the time being. Yeah, Reza's just going to stay here. Grab some of these guys. Now, Kruzek is a red kobold shaman. We should probably use... Yeah, we can do the Ritualogram Mastery now, look. So let's get one of these guys up. I should have done this ages ago. I've just not really been paying attention. And let's get a Ritual Mastery. Okay, Foretelling is actually going to sacrifice kobolds. We don't want to do that here. But yeah, Kruzek's now this red kobold prophet. He gets much better spells. So let's get Meteor in there. That's actually a nice spell. Mass Combustion is good as well. You know, we're pretty safe from that, but in a burst of 50 does burn, so it just basically just burns everything. A nice spell if you've got stuff to defend you while it's while all the enemy troops are burning. Yeah, I think we're just going to just leave that. Let's just see what else we can get. We can actually get Red Kobold Warriors here as well. I forgot about those guys. These are actually pretty good. They only got 3 hit points, so they're not good, but they're still counted as expendable, unfortunately, which means that they'll get eaten if there's any sacrifices going on. You know, like if you're creating a dragon or something. But let's just leave these guys for the time being. What I want to do is, I think rather than frittering these kobolds away, as I have been doing, I mean, they're supposed to be expendable, right? But it might be nice to just build up a really, really big force of them. And we are in no hurry in this game. I just want to make that quite clear. We are in no hurry. We don't really need to. Let's get these guys down here to this place, and we'll carry on with this plan to kind of get some kobolds up, and we'll just start using them as chaff. What have we got here? We found the druid. Okay, he's got a bunch of animals with him and some bare-chested warriors. This is not a strong force. The druid himself can be quite tough though. We've also got a baron here. Yeah, I mean, these guys are a team, if you remember, so they might team up on us. We might have to exit from this. Now, what we could do, I guess, is get more crossbows or archers. Archers might be a good bet here. But I think they'd still lose. Bolt of Life and Reanimation are very, very good though. Anyway, we'll figure that out when we come to Lars's turn. Well, here we go. So, okay, so Lars is actually taking this coal mine now. Has his health returned? No, not yet. We are going to get back down into Hades, I think. As soon as we've got the opportunity. Yeah, there's stuff to do down in Hades, and I remember these all being quite well defended. There was things like Bane Lords, etc. Yeah, we are starting to get some decent money now. What I want to do is I want to keep a little bit of a bank with Lars. Lars is he's got the best economy. He's doing the best out of all the team. I think this guy, it's important that we keep some money because we want to get some more Necromancer's Apprentices as they come up. We might start getting different. Let's have a look. So we've got libraries now, right? So we might be able to get other spellcasters. We did actually have one. We had that ice witch, or the ice mage, but she died sadly. I was a little bit careless with her. What's this guy got here? Oh, he's just got a Raven Familiar. Okay, yeah, the Raven Familiar is going to die because it's a living unit. It's not going to do any good down here. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, let's get a bit of a buffer. I was thinking about buying some units, but I won't bother. Lars can just go and take this Coastal Hamlet finally. Anselm and Bolthorn. See what we've got here. Okay, we can't get any goblins. Look at these armored soulless. These are kind of an interesting unit, right? They're slow, which makes them really, really, unattractive in a certain way. But they've got 99 morale, 15 hit points, and 2 armor. Now, they're not going to kill much. They can look. They got a broadsword attack, so they do, but they're clumsy, so they miss half of all their attacks. They're really meant to be a meat shield. Now, if they do hit something, they're going to do a lot of damage, 2 to 7. So these aren't a bad frontline. Well, they're not a good frontline unit, but they are there basically as a much better meat shield. Now we've got these soulless soldiers which do a similar job, but these got no armor. These do have a shield though. So it's funny. I really, really like Conquest of Elysium, as you all know by now. And the reason being is because there's so many different play styles. Like if you want to just kind of create hordes and hordes of, like crappy dead troops to overwhelm your, opponents with, then you can do that. Actually, these guys have got a shield as well. Yeah, so these are actually going to be quite survivable. The issue is that they're clumsy, but they're in certain circumstances these are going to be really good. anything that kind of uses fear and stuff, you know, any kind of mindless attacks that rely on, you know, things like charm, sleep, poison, all this kind of stuff, just not going to hurt these guys at all. But yeah, there's so many ways to play it, and oh man, I'm gushing, and I'm going to keep gushing about Conquest of Elysium. I'm actually thinking about doing a scripted video on why I like this game so much. But yeah, Albrecht the Necromancer. Okay, this guy's got plague. 13 archers, 19 spearmen. That's quite a lot of troops. That said, we've got a decent force here now. 13 archers is going to do a lot of damage, I think. Albrecht isn't crazy yet, and I don't want him to be crazy. I would like this gem deposit. Now, if I remember, there was somebody in that strange portal as well. Was it these guys? It might, no, they might have been in there actually. Now they've probably been into what, I don't know where the strange portal will take you. I can't remember, to be honest. I think this one might take you to the elemental plane. The reason why I'm saying that is because it's got it's got a couple of constructs guarding it, and I'm guessing the elemental plane there. I think what we're going to do with Albrecht here is we're going to, we don't want to use summoning. I might just use the Ritual of Mastery just to get... Okay, so he can get abominations now. That is a really good thing, as you've seen. Let's go in and do this. I think we can do this. We could always raise them up afterwards and risk a little bit of insanity. Oops. Oh, we've also got Retaliates though. Maybe this guy could come down here and do the raising. Now we have got some dead here. Interesting. Bear in mind that we've got a couple of quite strong armies around, but we could raise the dead here. The only problem is with Retaliates, he isn't crazy, and I don't want him to be crazy. I think it would be useful to have a... Yeah, Agiluf still is a little bit too mad to do much now. Yeah, he's got 64, so you know, 2/3 of the time he's just not going to be doing anything. Maybe we do raise these. I think it might be just good to try and hang on to this. Okay, we've got one long dead. Some swords. Some little long dead. More little long dead. Alright. Okay, so he's got a decent... Well, I say decent. These are all just soulless, aren't they? I don't know. Was that worth it for the insanity? There's only 8 insanity. Yeah, that's probably okay. That's probably okay. I think we will also get... Oh, look at this. It's only going to cost metal. This is kind of interesting. We could actually get some of these armoured soulless. We could go for the soulless soldiers. This just makes these guys a little bit better, basically. It just makes your soulless better. It will give them a shield and a decent weapon, basically. Whereas otherwise, soulless are absolute garbage. I mean, they are a meat shield. That's basically what they're supposed to do. They die so easily, though. But their attack is crap. But you can, you know... I suppose we could spend a few turns kind of making these guys a little bit better. The armoured soulless, kind of attractive. Just because they've got this, yeah, because we've already looked at this, but the high hit points, they've got the shield, so they take less damage anyway. And they're not going to take so much damage from archers. The crossbows will still do damage to them, though. However, I think these guys got pierce resistance, right? They have. So yeah, I mean, these guys aren't going to take much damage from crossbows either. Interesting. Okay. That is quite expensive, however, in metal. You just got to be aware of that. Balthazar. Bane Bones. I think we're going to get some... We'll go for the Banefire Archers here. Oh, no, we don't have enough Hands of Glory. Okay, that's a shame. Okay, we'll go for the Bane Bones. Let's just give these guys something on the front line. I mean, one of them was kind of dead anyway, but these guys have got Bane Blade. These are a decent weapon. They've got some armor. They're not clumsy, but they're not particularly good. But for the small amount of resources they cost, they are not too bad. I don't know if we'll be able to recruit anymore here. No, okay. Let's keep. I'm going to keep this guy here. Balthazar can guard this gate. This is an important place for us, I'd say. Actually, does he have? No, he's not insane either. We have got some dead. I think I might just raise dead here. Okay. Not bad going. And hopefully he won't be too mad from that. Okay, he's got 12 insanity from that one. Look at these little soulless are all sat in the water. That's great. That's really, really cool. They're just hiding under the moat. Okay, this is Turpine's turn, so... This dude is starting to get like a reasonable amount of sacrifices up. I'd like to take this Mott and Bailey. We have got this guy here, but I think we can take him now. He himself is quite strong, but the magic was he's going to get hit by decay or something eventually. So, yeah, I think that we want to go and take these two. No, we don't want to lose this one, however. Yeah, let's go and move. Yeah, we are slow. And what's slowing us down, I wonder? Oh, we've got a soulless here, that's why. So let's get rid of all the slow troops. Those guys can just sit there. Look at this. All of this is ripe for our taking. If we can take and control this little part of Elysium here with the with Grammy-Mound, which is a big task for him because there's only one of him, but this would be a really, really, you know, we're going to get lots of sacrifices. We need to go and take this. Looks like the Baron's trying to take it back. But if we bring this force in here to help, I think we can defeat the Baron here. And that would be useful. Oh, we've got an Androphage Lord, but we can't get him yet. I think what we're going to do here is Alcinoe. Have we ever been in this jungle? No, I'm going to come back for that. The reason being is because if we get ambushed in there, we might lose our only character, and that wouldn't be very fun. Okay, so it's Icanar's turn, and here's the battle with this guy. Okay, this is just killing some levies again, guys. I'm not going to watch this. This is probably just nothing to see there. This is a bit more of an interesting battle though. We've got a lot of troops here to deal with. Oh, there we go. Look. So what was that? That was Cloud of Death. They're all decaying away now. If you've got a decent front line, right, the decay spells becomes much more valuable. The longer the battle goes on, the more damage decay will do. Any of these kind of damage spells where they cause damage over a set period of time, they're not always that great if the battle is over fast. Obviously, you're going to be doing a little bit of chip damage every turn, but the value increases in large battles. And obviously you really want to be having a lot of these kind of like chaffy units in your undead armies so that you can make the most of these kind of spells, because that is a great spell, by the way. That just it just deletes units, providing it's like a slow delete. It slow deletes your units basically, or the enemy units. Okay, lost quite a lot of troops there. Yeah, we lost 22 long dead. We killed 32 troops. We want to raise dead here. This is going to be a good place to raise dead. Let's do that now. Just before I go any further. So, we can't do it yet. It'll be on his turn. My bad. Allied forces are fighting in a coastal hamlet. Look at these guys. These ethereal troops are just not taking any damage whatsoever. Very, very good frontline troop, these. Yeah, look at that. We just didn't take any casualties at all, I don't think there. Great job. Okay. Okay, Keki. Now, I want to save some money here in case we get a sorcerer or something. Yeah, so we've got these. I do want to clear this town, but we don't, mind you, I don't think we've got enough troops to do it here. Not without losing a lot of kobolds. And I don't really care about the kobolds so much. But, which is this guy again? This is Agilulf. Agilulf's really, really mad. Now, Agilulf could follow these guys around, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think these are going to... Yeah, we probably wouldn't even win this battle. We'd lose so many kobolds, and they'd struggle to batter anything down. We don't have any magic to back them up. So I'm gonna just leave Keki here. But I might actually bring him... let's bring him forward to Antwatch. So we've got some troops on this border, just in case these guys start coming in this way, because it'll be nice at least to have something to kind of to defend with. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, he's going to stay here. And we got Kruzak here. Now Kruzak, 17 units. That's a bit much for these. Really, this has become... Oh, look what we found here. We have found the main, what looks like the main force. Where is he? There he is. Oh, this is Enchanter's Apprentice. Okay, so he's only a level 1. But wow, look at this. Okay. So this tower bridge is very, very well guarded. Look at this. Like the Enchanter's really, really good at defending stuff. All these living bows. These die very easily. They've got no armor, 1 hit point, but they will... Yeah, they'll do a lot of damage before they go. Wow, look at that. That's a really, really good defense force. If only you had more... If you had some siege equipment in there as well, that would be pretty, pretty nasty. But this thing, project lightning, 1 to 8 damage, and I'm pretty sure this bounces around as well. Is that right? It's burst 1. I forget what that one does. I think that basically means that it... Okay, no, this just zaps precision. It doesn't bounce around like chain lightning. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be hard for us to take. I think we need to retreat here. So let's... Ooh. Ooh. I think we're going to lose this. Let's just move back down in here. So, what have we got here? We've got Caspar, the initiator of the Metal Order. He is accompanied by a fairly large force, heavy infantry look. That's to our advantage. However, he could still move 2 here unless he's got like an action point penalty next turn. They're probably we might lose those guys. Just depends on how aggressive the AI is feeling at the moment. Let's just see what Azay can get. Ah, right, now look. Because we've leveled up our shaman now, we can actually get the red dragon spawns. These things are really good. These ones can fly. They've got halberd, 1 to 8 damage, and fiery breath. So as you can see, the kobold starts to become quite good. Like these are a respectable troop. Flying, they got fire resistance, and they got fire breath as well. So these are like a, and these are not even the best things that these guys can get either. It's interesting. The kobolds have like a kind of interesting layer to the way that they tier up. I can't really explain it any better than that at the moment. What I'll say is that they when you think you've hit the summit of what they can do, then another layer kind of peels back, and then you see they've even got more stuff. I was quite surprised when I really first started getting into these guys. These are good, by the way. Let's start getting some of these. So, yeah, we're going to start building up a decent kobold force. We'll leave the black kobolds there for the time being. We don't really need them for scouting. But actually, let's just go and see what's... Just reveal this back here. Now, Lars's turn. Lars can now get back down into Hades, which might be a good plan. Got plenty of dead here. I don't want him to be raising dead. Yeah, we kind of need more troops, I think, and they got to be undead troops. Don't have many hands of glory either, so he can't get down into Hades yet anyway. Let me think about what we can do while we kind of... Is there a bunch of undead up here? Yes, there is. So we could go we can actually go and pick those up from Anselm there. So let's send Lars this direction. It's going to take him a while to get there, especially in the winter. We've got Albrecht here in the south. Yeah, we should go and take his Desert Palace. We can go recruit units there, which will be useful. Okay, here comes the Baron. Now, I think he's probably thought better of this little battle here. Druid's taking that tower there. We've got an interesting strategic situation starting to develop. So, we've got the Baron here. This guy isn't going to be able to defend against this, I'm afraid. However, citadels and graveyards, okay. This is not a citadel, is it? We can try and guard this. I think it would be wise to try to guard this. can't take swordsman. Let's get some archers. I think having more archers in the tower would be better to defend with. I think we might be able to hold this unless they double team up on us, in which case that's going to be a little bit more difficult. Let's get the lesser ritual of mastery up here. Oh, the Raven Spy might be a good job. We might be able to get that thing flying around. Get another one. Those should start rolling back the fog of war if they're with a little bit of luck. Okay, Agloff is actually moving now. Okay, there's no dead here. Yeah, let's get Agiluf. Stay. Yeah, we want, if we can, we want this guy to kind of stay with. Oh, I see what's happened here. We left the somehow we left the kobolds here. I don't know how that happened. Okay, that was my bad. So let's bring this guy back here. I'll just leave him back at Antwatch just for the time being. Now, Balthazar. Got armored long-deads as well. Now, these are a little bit more like it. Look, these have got the broadsword and the shield, but they don't have the clumsy trait. So yeah, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's get some archers here, so we've got some more defensive. We're going to build this up. If they're kind of trying to aggressively defend their territory over in this direction, look with this. What was this bridge over here? We can kind of try and do the same thing. If we can hold this, river, obviously they'll be able to come over in the winter. But this is a decent place to be. Balthazar can do stuff from here. Alator is just going to stay there for the time being. He's just going to keep this foothold in Hades. Okay, we do want to take. Let's just put a couple of troops here. And then we're going to go and take this this Martin Bailey here. Now, I am actually going to take... Might grab some imps. Yeah, let's grab some imps. These things are good. The imps are better than they look. These are bone imps. Okay, so these ones are just you know, low hit points. They just do a claw attack. Some are good, some are not so good, but... Let's just try one more. Okay, we were lucky there. So we got a whole bunch of imps there. Again, these ones don't do magic. These have just got a claw attack, but they're decent. They pad your numbers out. They don't cost many sacrifices. So yeah, this is a reasonable respectable army size now. Okay, we can get an Androphage Lord here. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. Right, Alkinoe now can pick up this force. So we've actually got a little bit of an army here. And this guy's just going to stay here for the time being. Arimasbu. Okay, Allied forces have been fighting in the desert. We're fighting a Kraken here. Okay, we killed it before we got too close. Got some black kobolds available for these guys, and yeah, we're just a couple of. Look at that. The armored Solus just can't hit anything. Look, but he's actually tanking a lot of damage. So this is a Lord of the Hunt. This is a ritual that they've cast. That's interesting. Okay, Keki. Ah, I see. Right. I see what happened. I just wasn't looking at the commander here. Now, Kimakri, I think we're going to move this guy back up here. Going to go and pick up some more kobold troops. I think I might get some more of these red dragon spawns here. I do like the black kobolds a lot, but I think... Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the red dragon spawns. Let's start to build up a decent force of these. These things fly. What we could do is, if we can get our kobold shaman back, just leave, yeah, Kruzek. We need to get Kruzek back. So if we can escape with Kruzek could technically just drop these guys here. Yeah, we could just get rid of these, and then he could fly back. But and he's more important than the troops. Let's be clear. But okay, just gonna keep him there at Crowspire. Got some goblins available for purchase. Yeah, so Lars is just going to carry on moving up in this direction. Anselm is now available on one of those rare occasions where he's not kind of crippled and paralyzed with madness. Let's just keep him there. Gonna get some more of these goblins. Yeah, he's just going to keep just have the goblins. Now that I've realised the value of stealth, that's actually quite a useful thing. And now Albrecht is... Oh, I don't know if I'll take that with what he's got left. That might be a little bit better. Now we've got some... Yeah, these guys have all got archery, though. I don't think we can take this. I think this is a bit too much for us here. Okay, we've got 70 units here. This guy's still not able to take this. I think we're just going to carry on recruiting troops here. Let's not spend the metal. Let's just get more archers. I'll just keep building him up. Balthazar. Yeah, again, we're just going to get some more archers here, I think. Just kind of build up some forces. I've been kind of like throwing stuff away a little bit too easily. I think it might be smart for me just to kind of play a little bit more defensively for a while. Okay, Graham Mound is now going to move in, and we're going to take this Motte Bailey. Looks like we're losing territory here, so we're going to do some firefighting, take this back. Once he's about ready, we're going to move in, and we'll secure this area. And dwarves to kill there. That's always a priority for me. For those of you who know how I feel about the dwarves, you'll understand. Wow, look at this. We've almost got the 600 fungi we need to level her up. In fact, she's still just an apprentice, so we can actually take her to the next level, up to the witch. It's going to take a fair few fungi. Let's just keep this guy here. Alright folks, I'm going to roll the turn, and then I'm going to end the episode. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the series still. I like having people watch along while I'm playing this game and just exploring it, because like I say, it's kind of a sort of unfocused game really, and you have to make up your own goals. But this game really suits my playstyle, because as you know, I'm a little bit scatterbrained. I don't always stick to plans. I kind of just play and see what's in front of me, and this game is really good for that, because you can just kind of explore the game in your own time, and I'm really enjoying it. Alright guys, take care.